Welcome back to Block Pod. Hello, I forgot who I am. I'm Kimara.
And I'm Zeke, and this is Block Pod.
This is a podcast where we talk about the things that we are blocking.
And the things that are blocking us.
Happy episode 20!
Happy episode 20!
Woo!
Confetti falling.
Yeah,
We'll do all that.
We'll animate that stuff in.
The bucking girl just bucks across the screen.
Yes. Oh my God.
Wow.
Perfect. We did it. 20 times we've done this.
We've done this 20 times.
That's insane to think about.
Sometimes twice a night we've recorded.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've had to.
Yes.
Mama, we're busy girls.
Busy girls.
We're busy girls.
Oh, we need help. We're so busy. We need help.
We need a PR team.
We need a PR team. We need a editor. Intern.
We
need a social media girl.
I need someone to fill out my rider.
Oh my God.
Like
yeah.
Only blue Jolly Ranchers, please.
And I want Route 66. What is it at Sonic? 44? I want the biggest glass at Sonic of ocean water.
Ooh.
You know what my mom came with and brought to me when she got here?
Ocean water?
Oof. I got there with what I was saying. What my mom brought me these, those little things you put in water and it gives it flavor?
Yeah, little sugary.
Little ocean water ones.
They have ocean water packs? Are they the real thing or are they like aspartame?
No, it tastes like ocean water. And
where are they?
Like a true classic ocean water, makes your dookie green and blue. You know this about ocean water?
I think I've had an ocean water once.
Oh, I get it, and I get the Route 66 or 44, whatever it is. Like
the
44, the giant
one.
one. I drink it all. I forget, then by the next morning, forget I had it. Take a morning dookie, go to wipe, green, blue-green.
You literally just brought up a memory because one of my little cousins took like a huge dump one time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow. Well, and what a way for us to start episode 20.
She took a huge dump one time, and I remember it was like at some huge sleepover with all my cousins, and her dookie was green. Yes. And I think it's because we went to Sonic the day before.
That'll do it. That will do
This
it.
is when we were kids. That's so funny.
You know what? Oh God, I hate that we're doing this.
Talking about dumps in ocean water.
So I love to eat an entire row of Oreos and like a family size of Oreos, and I do that. And it makes the dookies the color of the cookies, dark, blacky, chocolatey, and the texture
of the cookies?
and the texture. It comes out like changes the texture even. It does.
Happy episode 20.
Happy episode 20.
Oh my God.
We've had conversations like this with you.
Family pack of Oreos.
It's so good, double stuffed.
Yeah. I love a double stuffed Oreo.
Family size double stuff. Did you do the Post Malone ones? Did you try those?
No.
Me either, because I think maybe it's caramel, and I don't like caramel.
Oh, I thought it was cigarette flavored. And Budweiser.
My little sister is the number 2
Post Malone fan.
Yeah, we talked about this. I told you
How
about this.
How do you know?
Spotify tells her you are the number 2 listener in the world of Post Malone.
That's a little insane.
Yeah.
Sorry, girl.
And crazy, she knows who the other girl is, I think, or the other person.
Of course, they would know each other. They're the heads of the fan club. They don't know each other.
Yeah. They've I don't know how they figured it out or whatever, but crazy. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
And I get to see that baby, or by the time this comes out, I have seen that baby.
I could not tell you a single Post Malone song gun to my head.
But we know them. I can't think of a name of one right now. Yellow. Post Malone. Dang.
Oh.
I can't either, but I know.
I've been popping pills that I feel it like a rock star.
Yeah, that's him, I think, right?
Oh.
I like that other little boy. Lil.
When I was in first grade, I thought that I was gay.
Yeah, not that guy. What is that song? My friends know who this is.
What is it?
I have him in
What's
Fortnite.
the song?
He's a character in Fortnite. I can't think of it. Anything. Can't think of anything.
Lil Yachty.
No. This little white boy, blonde hair.
Little white boy, blonde hair.
Really
Rapper?
good. Kinda, sometimes.
You don't know
Whoever's
a single
watching this on
song.
YouTube, please
The same person that left the Billy
now.
Porter comment, please help us.
Please tell me who this is. Anyway. Wow.
You're the smartest person we know.
truly. We are in search of someone to help.
we need you on our team.
Yeah, we need you on our team on set answering these questions. What?
I just realized this
what?
is a little...
Oh, it's meant to be cuffed. Me.
Oh, honey. Please, if you're out there. I can't take anymore.
No.
I can only do so much.
Wow.
Oh,
20
honey.
episodes.
20
We've done this
fucking
20
episodes.
times in my apartment. We've done set changes. We've worn different outfits.
We've only done 2 set changes. 1 set change.
No. I count
2.
getting this new couch as one of them, too.
Okay, so 2 set changes, 20 outfits.
Yeah, 20 outfits. Wow.
One theme.
We
need to get back on the themes.
Theme was fun.
Give us some theme ideas.
Yeah, give us theme ideas.
And I'm talking like national
treasure.
Like no.
Nicolas
National
Cage.
Treasure Day. Nicolas Cage
Cage
Day.
album.
And I will wear a powdered wig or something.
Yes,
like
and
I
I'll
will
come
dress as the Declaration of Independence.
And I will come as the glass protector.
Yeah,
That's
the box
in front of you, the box that it's in.
Us just not talking about it. No references whatsoever.
Yes.
And if you know, you know. No,
Yeah.
we'll name the episode that.
True.
The holiday.
I think, what are other good theme ideas? I think we have like periods, eras ideas, which I think would be cool. 90s, 80s.
I want to do 70s.
2000s,
For sure. 2000s.
20s. 1920s.
Oh.
Yeah. I think
Okay.
like I want to do like 2015 and like 2024.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For sure. I'll
Like
wear
those
a
like
COVID
4-year
I'll wear
periods.
a mask.
Oh my God, we do a COVID episode.
No,
Where
those
you- oh my
masks
God.
made me break out. I
We wear
can't. I'll
masks
never wear
and it's on
masks again.
Zoom.
No, I can't wear masks anymore. They make me break out so bad. My
Yeah.
skin was the worst. At
I
that point in
never
time.
had that issue. But of course I was anti-mask and the
I was an anti-masker. Of course.
so my skin like was flawless for like 3 years.
Oh my God, Zeke.
I'm joking. I wore masks. Wait, you know something crazy? So
What?
before COVID, I would get strep throat 4 to 5 times a year.
I wonder why.
No, from like nothing. Sometimes it would happen. I would kiss someone for the first time. I would kiss someone for the first time and immediately get strep from them, or who knows how.
Maybe you need to get your tonsils removed.
No, I need to get them removed. I also have large tonsils.
Ooh.
No, like, so even if I just get like a tiny like infection or anything that irritates them, immediately they're
Swollen.
already almost touching. So when that happens, they're irritated at all. It's like hard to breathe, hard to swallow.
Ugh.
I know, but it's like it's so much more of an issue and painful when you're older to get them out.
Yeah.
And I know I'm gonna be miserable, and I
Big
want to be baby. I want to be baby.
Aw.
And like, who's gonna bring me soup?
I could do it.
I know, but I want more than soup.
Oh,
I want to
honey.
be like.
I can't give you
I
want to
be like.
need. Unfortunately.
Oh my God.
Sorry, honey.
Adrian can bring me soup.
True. He's going to
That's
listen
bad.
to this,
I
by
know,
the way.
I know.
And
Hopefully.
he's going to be like, I'm going to make him some soup.
Oh my God. Greek soup.
Yes.
Gustopolis.
Who?
Sounds like a
No,
Greek
like
soup.
lemon de olio.
What's the oleo?
Olive
The
oil.
noodle?
It's just like
Oh.
a simple like rice lemon chicken soup. It is absolutely delicious and
love that.
healing.
My thing though, this is also what sucks, is that because my tonsils are so big, when they do get swollen or whatever, I can't like eat food. I can only do drinks because like if it gets stuck or caught. Anyway.
We'll take care of you if you need us to. We don't have kids yet.
True. Oh my God.
You're basically one of our kids. at this
I'll
point.
have surgery
The way
and then
you
go
act when
straight
you're
to
at
White
my
Plains.
house. Honestly,
Ugh.
you'd probably be better. You'd be safe
Think of those episodes.
on the couch.
True. No, but before COVID, 4 to 5 times a year, strep throat.
That's insane.
COVID happened 2020, 2021, and 2022. I did not get strep throat.
I don't get sick.
It was
like that.
heaven. Now I still get it every now and then.
I don't get sick like that. I probably get sick like twice a year.
I went on a
I get
first.
headaches, but like
I've had a couple first dates too where I
was violently ill.
not yet. I will during the day I could start to feel I'm a pro at knowing when I get strep throat now.
Yeah.
And even when like I'll go and get a test and it'll be negative and I'm like, I'll tell you what, I know this is strep and I really don't want to have to come back tomorrow and pay for another visit and pay for another test. So please just give me the antibiotics. And then sometimes they say no, and I end up having to go do it anyway. I go, another visit, another test, and they're like, whoa, it's never shown up this fast before. And I'm like, so you have to trust me moving forward because this cost me so much money a year to have strep throat. But now my doctor, who I love, shout out to Kate, I can just send a message and be like, hey, I'm going to send you a picture of my tonsils and what they look like right now.
Yes.
Please call in my antibiotics.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
I have been, I don't know, I've been blessed with a very strong immune system.
Yeah.
I only get sick like once or twice a year.
Yeah.
Really badly. Like I'll get like either very bad cold flu that'll take me out for like, I don't know, 3-4 days. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Like I don't really get sick like that. Unless it's like some freak accident. Like COVID. I didn't even catch I don't even know how I caught COVID the first time, to be honest. Adrian caught COVID like 3 times, and I was like scot-free. I somehow got out of it, did not catch it for the longest time. And then I randomly caught it at the worst time, and I don't even know how. I think it's because I started going back to the office. Like, I started going back to work, and that's how I caught it.
I don't remember the first time that I caught it, but I do remember one time I caught it. I was supposed to go with my uncle to, like, see Michael Bublé in Vegas perform. And I was so excited. It was like opening night even. Like, it was going to be so cool, and we were going to have so much fun. And the day before I'm supposed to go, I'm like, I'm feeling something. And I am very scared because I think I had it before, and I'm like, it's starting to feel like that. And by the end of that day, I was like, I'm going to take this test.
Right.
And if it's going to come back positive. When it does, I'm going to be so sad. And it came back positive. I'm like, I have to cancel my flight. That's literally tomorrow morning, and I can't go.
That sucks.
And I didn't get to go.
I'm sorry.
I love Michael Bublé.
I love Michael Bublé. I love when he thaws out for like the winter.
Yeah, and then has like a random like sellout
Christmas album
tour and show, and like, yeah,
you're a superstar.
On a giant
you're
stage.
You're a getaway car. You're the line in the sand when I go too far. You're a swimming pool on an August day, and you're the perfect thing to say. Come on.
I just
you play your cards.
Met you yet? I know that one.
Okay.
And I
fake fan, y'all.
No, I know that song. I just don't know all the words.
Play cards, and it's kind of cute. Anyway, I need to talk about my syndrome.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Speaking
of illnesses.
Oh my God. Speaking of illnesses, I went ahead and named it FPS.
FPS. For the girls who get it. I've been struggling with FPS for a long time.
Oh my God.
This is very serious.
Oh my God. What is this episode?
Episode 20.
We're supposed to preface for this episode.
Illness.
This is we were supposed to have, and we will get there eventually, an episode where it's all gawks. We're talking about what we're gawking because we're happy and what we love. But we're starting it with our consistencies and colors of our stools, my strep throat, and Kimara's FPS, which she's about to elaborate on.
FPS, my FPS, and when I mean FPS, I mean fat punani syndrome. I have fat punani syndrome. I've had it for a very long time. And it's so sad because the first time I learned I had it, sorry, Mom, if you're hearing this, like the first time I learned I had fat punani syndrome was in like high school, I guess. And like, I guess I was wearing like some new skinny jeans and the moose knuckle was moose knuckling.
And did someone diagnose you and let you know? That
yeah, of course. A boy had to let me know. It said, damn, girl, them jeans is swallowing that ham.
Damn, girl, you kiss your mom with those lips?
Yeah. And I remember like crying in the bathroom and I was so sad. And I was like, I didn't know I had fat punani.
No. Oh.
Hey, listen, there's special underwear we can wear. I don't know if the girls know.
Oh. Educate.
What I've learned to curb my fat punani syndrome, or at least help, you know, with the giantitis of it all.
Giantitis is insane. I hate
the giantitis of my pussy lips. Sorry, we're not 15 minutes in. Oops, bleep that. But those like kind of sporty, and I hate to say this, like the Skims style underwear. I don't buy Skims. I do not give that woman my money. I love her. I love the dupes. I've found many dupes at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Nordstrom Rack. Everyone's duping the shit. But it's like that sporty, tight, body forming underpants, like panty thong. Because I can't wear a thong because mama, she grips it. She grips it from front to back. She flosses.
I know.
Mama, she flosses a thong, unfortunately. God. I mean, whatever. But the sporty, like, Skims kind of material, everyone's copying her, that flattens the girl.
Like athletic, kind of like sports bra material?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Flattens
that makes sense.
The girl.
Yeah. Smooths her out.
Yeah. So I know if I'm wearing a pair of jeans that I'm like, I know are stretchy, and I'm like, okay, time to put on my sport panties.
Yeah. That's why you're crossing your legs this episode?
I'm not wearing my sport panties. I didn't put that thing in sport, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you know, I'm happy to, as I know the girlies out there are suffering just like me with FPS. And no, there are solutions out there, girls.
Yeah.
I don't know why this episode 20, we just started talking about every illness that we have.
Yeah, because we actually came into this with we were like, because peek behind the curtain, we just recorded episode 19 right before this, and that we kind of used up all of the conversations and stories and yapping that we had, and somehow we got to this.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
Punani.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad either.
But anyway. Wow.
Well, I'm excited to be here for episode 20.
Me too, and for 20 more, and I think maybe... we'll see how this one goes, but hopefully maybe every 20 we do a little reflect and say, let's talk about happy things instead of always being not happy about stuff.
Yeah, and like shutting down stuff and pushing stuff out.
An episode where people can, for once, not say, she sounds like a fun time.
I'm not.
What are some of the other things people have said?
She sounds like... I don't know, something about me being a loser.
Oh yeah, I bet she's got a lot of friends.
Yeah, exactly.
She's fun at a party.
Oh, she's the worst. She's obviously the worst friend. How does she have friends?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my friends are like, this is hilarious.
and then me. What do people say to me? People get mad because I don't explain things.
Yes. You don't go into detail.
I don't go into detail enough. People overall think we're pretty stupid.
Oh, we are.
Right.
They're not wrong.
Billy Porter.
Thank God. We need that
God.
person on our team.
We do.
Respectfully.
Okay.
But
wow.
yeah.
Do we want to get started into the fun part of our 20th episode?
Do we want to talk about the Gawks?
Yeah.
The Gawk.
Yeah.
The Gawked item.
The Gawk of it all.
The Gawk of it all.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I guess I'll start since you did last time.
Okay.
But I am gawking the Star Wars series. I fucking love Star Wars. I will rewatch it in order time and time again, from the cartoons to the Lego series to the movies to everything.
Yeah.
Everything that comes out. I love Star Wars. It is so fun and cool.
I didn't know this about you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't know this about you.
I love Star Wars.
Did you ever play the
dude.
Star Wars Lego video game?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have it now.
I have the Harry Potter ones. But I love the Star Wars ones. That was fun
Yeah,
too.
I love Star Wars, every extension of it. I'm not like the girl that's gonna wear like a Leia costume to a con. Like,
Of course
no,
not.
but
You're
I'm
going
just,
as Jabba.
Yeah, shirtless.
No, Adrian is Jabba and you as the little prisoner girl.
Yeah, no, the little animal that plays the horn, like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. No.
The little rat.
You, yes.
Little rat creature.
Little rat Muppet guy. Yeah.
That's me. And you're Leia.
No, yes. Perfect. I love this.
I want to do this
God.
now. There's a local con in
We
White
gotta
Plains.
go to the con.
There is a local con in White Plains. I'm
Local
talking
con.
to you. There's
Shaka Khan's sister.
Yes.
Local Khan.
The least talented one.
True.
But there's like a mini Comic-Con in my town, and there's like I told you, there's like a tiny like Knicks stadium, right? It's like the B team of the Knicks.
Maybe.
Play
Cool.
down
That's
the
cool.
street, and they have like basically a Comic-Con,
That's cool.
and it's huge.
We gotta go.
You should come. I think it's like next month.
We need a big calendar.
But we should do that there.
But we need a team to
Adrian
help
be
us with the
Jabba, I be
calendar.
the creature,
Yeah.
you be Leia.
Yes. That's perfect. That gives us all enough time to get our bodies how we need them for these costumes.
Yes.
Wow.
Adrian, whatever.
Wow. Okay, Star Wars.
Yeah, I love Star Wars. I like adore every part of the series. And my favorite thing every year is to rewatch every single Star Wars movie in order.
Wow.
In like story order of how it's supposed to happen.
Mhm.
So it could be a newer movie that takes place here or whatever. I love going onto Disney Plus and every year rewatching every single movie.
Yeah.
That is my thing.
And they put them in order for there's like the
Yes.
category that's like watch in order.
Yes.
That's
I used to
cool.
do that before they had that.
I know. I used to. That's what I used to have to do for like Marvel stuff. Go find
Yes.
like on websites,
Reddit, like,
Yeah.
okay, what's the order? Like, yeah.
and people are like, okay, and then go on YouTube and watch this like 30-minute short that they made
yes,
as a
because that
companion.
matters too.
Yes.
That matters. I fucking love Star Wars.
Wow.
I love Star Wars. Anakin. Like, Leia, I don't know how you said to that man, I don't think I want to join the dark side. I would have been like, dark side.
As soon as he would have gone like, I would have said, how'd you do that? Teach me.
Show me a little more.
Show me that.
Can you do that to me? Flip me around.
He goes, and you're like,
gooning. He's like, does the chokehold, and I'm like, no, and you know I've thought about it.
I'm surprised you haven't had like an audio of it.
Maybe there is one.
Ew.
I'm sorry. I'm like, wait, why haven't I looked that up?
No, the double.
Like, because I'm like, wait, why haven't I looked that up?
Oh my god. What did you?
I love Star Wars.
I
dude.
loved Mandalorian when it came out.
Yeah,
I
Mandalorian
didn't finish
was
it though.
really good. Catch up.
I know, but after the Lizzo one, I was like, why is this happening? Lizzo in the episode?
Oh.
It just felt so weird.
Yeah, I ignore that part.
Yeah, because they were like bowling too or something.
Yeah,
but
I pretend that didn't.
that show what I did watch was
I thought it was
so
excellent,
good.
though. The
and
music
he
is excellent.
So hot.
It's the mask thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know it was Pedro until he took it off, but he took it off, and I was even with the mask. I'm like, this guy could be
ugly, deformed,
could be
burnt.
ugly. It could look like my ugly enemy right now.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Could.
But
But with the mask on.
Oh God, hot.
Didn't matter.
I didn't watch the really really good animated one, Clone Wars.
Oh,
that was
so good. Get out of here. Get out of here.
But I didn't watch the one with the girl with the white, like the black girl with the white. Me saying that this like creature woman was black.
Oh,
she's like darker skinned or something.
Black,
yeah, right.
She gives
you know
POC.
What is?
Yes.
She has like white.
Yes, she's like a specific alien species where it's like they kind of have
Awuka.
I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
But there was like a newer series that came out on Disney Plus. I believe it's called Acolytes.
Yes.
But apparently it got canceled. Yes, it's Acolytes. It got canceled.
The one that just came out?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it got canceled.
That's crazy.
I know. It's very
unfortunate. I just saw so much like posters and stuff. Or a new season of another one also came out too. And people are saying it's the best thing that has ever come from the franchise.
I'm excited because I was watching like that, that Disney, like where they basically their Apple event where they talk about all their movies that are coming out.
Well, not D30. Maybe it does happen at D33. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
And they were talking about Droids, which is going to be a show where it's just about droids.
Animated or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They didn't specify yet, but they said it's just going to be from the perspective of droids.
Oh,
and I'm like,
cute. That's so
that's
cute.
going to be so fun because I love R2-D2.
That'd be so fun.
And I remember the first time like I saw, it was the old movie from 1970s, and when R2-D2 was like in the fighter or whatever, and he got like hurt, and he like he went down on the thing, and I cried because I was like, no, don't hurt him. And I'm like, he has feelings. He feels pain.
Yeah. Wow. I want to watch like everything that I haven't watched, but everything I did watch is good.
Come over. Let's have a watch-a-thon.
I remember what got me back into Star Wars. Because growing up, all my brothers loved Star Wars. Like that. The toys and everything. Yes. We would watch the old ones on VHS all the time.
Yeah.
I always wanted to watch the ones with the little... They look like little teddy bears and capes and hoods. You know what I'm talking about?
Ewoks.
Yes, those were so cute. I used to call them little teddy
Oh my God, let's be Ewoks. Let's be Ewoks for
that'd be so good. But I used to love that one. And what got me back into it when I was living in Chicago, there's an there's an old theater that had closed down for a while and then it reopened back up. And the first thing they played when it reopened was the Star Wars where like the girl was the main person.
The newer one.
That like kicked it all, New Hope, or I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's whatever the one where like it's happening, and they end up blowing up the entire like planet or something like that.
Yes.
Where everyone was.
Yes,
and I think maybe even she dies or something.
She like disappears and Adam Driver like kisses her. It's like, do you not remember how that movie ended?
I don't think it's that one.
That's the newer one. Are you talking about the newer one?
Not new.
But it was with Adam Driver in it, right?
I don't think this is the one with him.
Oh.
This is a one where they first used the and it was not long after the original Leia died, and they used like CGI her at the end because this is a story of how she gets the stuff on the drive or whatever. Remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And like shows her at the end, and like this is what happens right before the guy's ship gets blown up or whatever, and like this whole command station is like exploded. Oh, it's so good. Okay, and I'm sure someone's going to be screaming at us about this too.
Our assistant, our unpaid intern that like comments the correct things because we can't figure out
Maybe
life.
it is New Hope.
I think it's New Hope,
but that's not the one with Adam Driver.
You sure?
Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
Okay.
But okay.
Anyway.
But yeah.
Love that.
I love Star Wars. Gawk Star Wars. Never stop. I never want that series to end. I've always been into it. It freaks me out when people that are older than me are like, I've never seen Star Wars. I'm like, huh? You're 40.
Yeah.
You should have seen Star Wars and you should be really into it. And I think it's really weird that you're not.
Right. I think a big part of it is because a lot of people think that the people that are into Star Wars are people that look like George Lucas.
No, they look like me.
Ooh, a Wooka.
Yeah.
But wow.
I mean, they
are.
are.
Get back in. Well, he looked goofy at the back.
He was so cute, though.
One time he came.
Did he talk to Al Roker?
I don't know, but I saw someone that did, and I was like, "Yay!
Yay! Finally!"
The one time he had an event for his daughter, I think her birthday party at
George Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At somewhere I used to work.
Really?
Yeah, and he came in, and I was like, "Oh my God, this man is 5'2".
Oh.
And I had no idea. I was like, this is a little guy.
Oh.
I mean, he was just kind of scooting in, hand behind his back as he's walking, just doot, 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 doot. And I was like, aw. He was sweet, quiet. He let his wife was clearly the boss. But
she created Star Wars.
Yeah. But anyway, wow. It's so fun talking about stuff we like.
I know. I guess we should do this more often, huh?
No, every 20 episodes.
Cool.
Max.
I'm totally fine with that.
I know.
I'd rather complain.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my gawk. I'm gawking the hell out of Star Wars. Never stop, Disney. Thank you for taking on this series and giving it more life. And I hope you keep it going to when I have kids and I'm able to rewatch this series 100 times again and again every Christmas season. Thank you. What are you gawking?
Okay, so I am gawking no-show socks that actually stay on your feet and don't roll down the whole time.
Okay.
That is heaven.
I hate
I know you're anti no-show socks.
I hate no-show socks.
I am someone who, no matter what kind of shoe, obviously except for like a sandal or something that's open, I cannot wear anything without a sock. Nothing at all. It makes me sick to my stomach. Putting my foot
like
into
a loafer.
Shoe. No.
Yeah, no. I get that. I get that.
A tennis shoe, anything at all.
Boat shoe.
No. Yeah, even my boat shoes I wear socks. But there is this brand called Ondo, Ondo, and they're the first and only this like kind of sock, no-show socks that do not slip and do not fall down, because you know how terrible it feels when your sock falls and it's like bunched up under.
And then you know it's going to ruin your entire day.
Yes, yeah. And then especially if you're wearing a shoe that you had to put on with a shoehorn.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, I didn't bring my shoehorn to this event.
Nope.
So it's like that sock now lives under the arch of my foot.
We need someone to make a portable shoehorn.
Ooh, well, I mean, they kind of are.
Huh?
They're like this big.
Shoehorns?
Well, unless you're talking about the big old long
I'm
one on
thinking
the
the
stick.
ones that are like...
Oh, no, I've got like the handheld small ones, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know. The other day I was like, man, I should bring this so I could take my shoes off at work and then put them back on.
Somebody had their shoes off at work.
Everyone.
All right. You know. Huh?
A lot of people do.
Oh.
Sometimes I do, but only now because I'm close. It's Bailey. I sit because I sit by her. I'm like, this is okay if we both do it.
No, I'm looking back and I'm like, ugh. How do they get their shoes off in public?
But anyway, that's what I'm gawking. When you find those, when you get the right ones, I preach this to everyone. I tell my mom, I tell my friend Lady, I'm like, you got to get these, you got to get these, you got to get these. Because anytime I'm with either of those women, we're somewhere where they have no shows, they're like, my sock is falling down. My sock is like slipping off. I'm like, get
no,
these.
because nothing feels worse than that. And it's so upsetting.
Yeah.
It ruins your day.
It
and
does.
It's the only thing you could think about.
Yes.
And you're like, why didn't I fucking wear different socks?
Yes. And this brand, they're not super cheap, but you're not wearing no show. You shouldn't be wearing these every day, so they should last you a little bit.
Yeah.
But like it's like for a pair of 3, it's like $30-something or something.
Yes.
Or maybe more. Maybe it's 30 for one. Who knows? No one will know. No one ever knows. But I've bought from them a few times, and it makes me so happy wearing them. They look cool. They truly are no show.
You gotta show me.
Yeah, I will. And they have some that like you can pick how no show they are.
Oh.
You know, you can pick like it can come up to here.
I want a thong.
They have some that come down to here.
I want one that goes in between my toes.
Oh, I wonder if they have no shows for
tabbies.
Tabbies.
Oh my god! Ooh. Like for the tabby Margiela,
yes.
the Margiela Louboutins.
I wanted not the Louboutin ones, but they had like these brown, like almost like a Chelsea, but stopped down here.
Oh my god!
Thin though, thin material.
Yeah,
it's comfy feeling.
There were Margielas on sale at Century 21. And I didn't tell you about it on purpose.
I've never been to Century 21.
We'll go.
I know.
It's right by. It's across the street from Adrian's office. Okay, I just didn't want to tell you because I was like, no.
I didn't realize that was his office either. Yeah. I love it there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll bring you next time. There's that event there. We
can
go and then we can wait
so
for
I
him.
could sneak on Adrian's floor
so
and like and just look at him through a window like.
Anyway, that's what I'm gawking.
Okay.
Maybe it seems silly.
No, it's true because there have been days where I'm like, I have a sock on and I'm like, I want to literally do something very bad to a lot of people because my sock is sliding down my boot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I say that sometimes at work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was the, pared down version.
That was a radio edit.
Yeah. Do something really bad to a lot of people.
Oh my God. That's the clip.
Yeah. Because my sock is falling down.
No, we're not. We stop right before that.
No.
No, it does can like ruin your day. And they're really thin and like they're not like super thick.
Rubbery
yes, but it's
rubber traction.
It is a kind of rubbery thing that
bothers me
stays.
Sometimes.
This one's crazy. This one is
You're
crazy.
Let me try it on.
I will. Well, yeah, I will.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Gawk.
Yes.
Okay, Gawk Nation. We're gawking stuff.
The Gawk Nation. We have a block in Gawk Nation. Wow.
Is that our five people that
That's
like
a Discord.
Consistently?
That's the 2 channels in Discord. Block Nation, Gawk Nation, where people talk about what they like and what they don't like.
Yes.
Wow. Someone teach us how to make a Discord.
Yes, please.
We'll have one channel that can be for the girl that like can send the videos with the timestamps answering all of the things that we can't figure out.
Yes, please.
Billy Porter,
whoever you are, I love you. Please keep correcting us because we are so stupid.
Yes.
Oh,
it's like one of our exes.
Oh God. Fuck.
Well,
no.
Anyway,
I want no parts of it.
I want one part.
Nope. I'm good.
Wow.
I'm good.
Awesome. What? Oh, so anything about any of those?
About what?
I can't I haven't been able to pay attention to anything that's been going on since we talked about that girl with the horns and the animated, like the horn hair, bull hair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to think of her name this entire time. I
Oh,
think
you
there's
never
there's
will.
an A.
Well,
Starts with an A or something.
Someone will, whoever.
Wakuka.
Onika Burgers?
Yes.
What'd you say? No.
That's her.
I'm sorry. Why'd I laugh like that? Onika
That's so
Burgers.
embarrassing.
That is so embarrassing. For the deep-seated Twitter people, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Onika Burgers. Unfortunately.
It's AW something.
AW something?
There's an A and a W in it, I think.
I can't dwell on this
I know.
any longer,
I know.
man.
Here, you talk to them for a second.
Okay, I'm talking to you for a second. Okay, I already went through my FPS. Zeke's trying to figure out who this girl is from the Star Wars series. There was something else that I wanted to talk about.
Talk about that man on the train.
No, I was like, should I? There was a black man on the train today. I can say I am black for people who can't
Scary.
see us. Shut up.
Oh, that's not the scary part.
For people who can jail, no, but no parole. There was a black man on a train today who had on a full Trump outfit. Oh, was there something going on today? Was there a rally or something?
Ahsoka.
Yes. Okay, you were close.
Wow.
But this man had a full Trumpy outfit on. Hat, shirt, backpack, water bottle, all said Trump. And he was so proudly wearing it on the subway. And he just his eyes were darting around the whole subway car, dying for interaction. He wanted something to say something to him, someone to say something to him so badly, and you could see the desperation in his eyes. And it was 4 stops and not a word, not a peep. No one gave a fuck. And you could tell by the 4th stop, he was embarrassed to even be wearing everything that he was wearing. And that was satisfying to see.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, the Star Wars that I was talking about, Rogue One. And the girl, who is it? Not Felicity Jones. Is it? No. Not Claire Foy. Felicity Jones plays a girl. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I don't think Adam Driver's in this one.
No, it's not.
Diego Luna, Ben Mendelsohn, Donnie Yen. Wow.
Ahsoka. Totally. That's the cartoon one, no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Rogue One.
Yeah, because this whole thing blows the island or whatever. They explode it.
Oh my God, I forgot about that movie.
It was so good. That was the one. And that was
now
the
I'm gonna
first
have
one.
to rewatch it.
I think this was also the first one with those 2 guys that everyone's like, will they, won't they? They won't ever. But it's who's Pedro Pascal is everyone was always saying these 2 guys. What is this? What are they? Star Wars men. Let's look at this now.
Wait, I wanted to talk to you about something else and talked about books and novels and stuff like that. Have you ever, I just discovered I can do this. Have you ever used, I'm talking about ChatGPT. The way you froze.
Yeah.
ChatGPT, and I have started using it because I got a prompt from somebody on Book Talk.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying you can use whatever idea you have. Here's a specific prompt to help you write the book, the exact book you want with ChatGPT.
No.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
We're going to end the episode
We're
early.
We're going to log out real quick.
Yeah. We're done for a minute. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So tell us about what you wrote.
Oh, what did I write? Oh my God. So I wrote a novel where it's a story centered around evil villain, like a super villain that just happens to
these 2. Remember everyone's be gay, be gay.
I love him. He's so cute.
This guy's who I was talking about though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I love him too. He's so cute.
Yeah.
So wait, my story that I wrote with ChatGPT. So the story goes,
Oscar Isaac. That's that other hot guy.
Oh,
Pedro
okay.
Pascal, Oscar Isaac. Okay, your story. Sorry.
ChatGPT helped me write a smutty book. A few chapters. We just started working together on this.
Mm-hmm.
So the story is a villain, a super villain. Imagine kind of the Marvel universe. And it's a super villain, dark, shadowy powers. And I'm like, why is it always that the heroes get to fall in love and stuff like that? And I'm like, I want a villain to fall in love with a girl too. So the story is this girl who's nerdy, is obsessed with finding information about these villains and stuff like that. And she just happens to run into one, like in a capacity where she's like purposely cruising the wrong areas to try to like find evil people and do more research for her blog or whatever. And she runs into one of these villains. He realizes she's not scared of him or whatever. Immediately turns into some dirty shit in an alleyway. And ChatGPT didn't even take much from me. So she said, "Yeah, girl, let me get this."
And
real
it
quick.
like writes it.
It writes it.
It
You
does
have
a
to
little.
have the right prompt.
It does a little. It does a little smutty though.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta say the right thing, and it will be graphic. Whoa, she's graphic.
Oh, I am so excited for this.
Oh my god, I can't wait to show you my chat history.
I can't wait for you to go home. Ooh, get out of here. Oh my god.
But yeah. I was like, wait, I can write my own novels? But yeah. So why does the good guy always have to get the girl? So now I'm like, the girls.
Wait, why don't you write this for real?
I should, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you should find someone to write it and you can like do all the art.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I was like, what's a story I've never seen before? Is like the villain actually having a love interest. And she's this person's a normal person, you know?
Yeah.
A civilian, if you will.
Yeah.
So yeah. But you could do anything. Firefighter. Wow. You could do anything. And it could generate images of what these people look like too, to really like bring you fully into the story.
I hate that it can't like when I'm reading like these books like Cruel Prince or whatever, and I'm like, I need to see this scene. So make it. It's like, sorry, that breaks copyright. I can't do that.
Yes.
I need to know. Where is the dark side, black market, ChatGPT that lets you create what you want to create? Where is that?
Am I being
how, because people are doing it. How am I seeing how am I seeing AI of like real people doing this thing?
Go on the dark web.
Send me the link.
To the dark web, honey?
Yes.
No, it's a different browser. Why do I know this?
Oh.
All right, you know what? Let's talk about something.
We'll talk offline.
Talk offline.
I want to see these things, and like I'm not gonna show people. No, I'm not gonna.
Promise.
Please let me make Shawn Mendes and other hot celebrities kiss.
Oh, honey, yeah.
Show me videos. Show me pictures.
You're talking dark web celebrity imagery.
Yes, no, that's what I want.
Yes.
You said, "Mama, that's chaos magic."
Yes. Those Google does not carry that.
No.
Unfortunately.
Sometimes I do talk. Maybe I said this to ChatGPT about a book when I finish it.
And you pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I need to show you some things. I don't pay for it. I don't pay for it, but you have power. Ooh, we need to end this episode.
But you have power.
Mama, you got power. Oh yes. ChatGPT is good with that. It's fun with that.
Yeah. Whatever. We're gonna get hate for that.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Well, yeah, they're like, it's destroying the world.
Okay, so is everything that we're all doing.
Mama.
I want to be happy doing it. I want two boys, famous
Everyone's
boys
still
kissing
driving
pictures of it.
gas vehicles.
Yes.
So buy a Tesla.
And guess what?
But you're not going to do that.
Yeah, and guess what? They're bringing all the factories here.
Yeah.
So not only were they making other places bad, building them other places. Now we're about to get all that pollution and speed up all the bad that's happening as far as like the environment goes.
Right. Nobody wants to buy a Tesla because what's his name is crazy.
Yeah.
And he's a horrible person.
Well,
Nobody wants to drive a damn Prius because it's ugly.
A large group of people now are buying Teslas just for that.
Oh my
out of
God.
spite.
That's true.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, make a pretty Prius.
Let's
do what Kia did. Do what Kia did. Kia came back with those Tellurides.
I saw a really good ad for a Kia actually, and it was really cute.
Yes.
Okay, Miss Kia.
Yes. Wait, you know what I'm seeing in like car commercials now?
What?
They've
interracial couples?
No, never. I don't watch those.
I see so many. Me and Adrian get all the interracial couple. They know.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
You're interracial.
We are.
No, they've started putting on all these things like proudly made in the United States.
Oh.
So like the factories that are here are doing that. And it was a Volkswagen one. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So that means it's going to be easier to fucking fix or what?
I know. That's the other thing. If you want to bring the factories here, bring all the support places that can fix them so that we don't get these people who Can't rub two nickels together looking at a car and tapping it with a wrench and saying, all good. You need 4 new tires and a new windshield.
Shout out to the 2 nickel community. 2 nickels in this economy is crazy. Shout out to the 2 nickel community.
We can't say pennies anymore.
The 2 nickel girl. Yeah, no, Miss Penny.
They
is
stopped.
done. Miss Penny?
Yeah, gone.
She's gone.
Gone. Here's what we need. Everything has to cost a multiple of 5.
Now, which
the price needs to end in a 0 or end in a 5.
with tax.
With tax. Tax needs to account for that. And you know what? If it means go up by a penny, fine.
Are we really not making pennies anymore? Is that a thing?
Yes, he stopped it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whatever. I haven't touched a penny in so long.
Oh, rich. Must be nice.
Just because I use a card for everything now because I have money. It's barely anything in there, mama.
Did we do all of our segments?
Yeah.
Wait.
We didn't do our Blocked or Gawked.
Oh, let's do Blocked or Gawked.
Okay, so we're going back to Blocked or Gawked.
Blocked or Gawked.
All right, let's jump into it.
All right.
This is a crazy yap session.
I know.
It's all over the place.
So good. Damn, Oscar Isaacs, huh?
All right, close that.
Okay. Oop. Okay. I'll go first. You ready?
Yes, let's jump into it. Blocked or Gawked?
Blocked or Gawked tarot cards. Be honest.
I'm gonna gawk them just because of my recent experience with you, and I'm very just for. I'll save it.
Go.
I'll save it. Okay, blocked or gawked tinsel extensions. You know what I'm talking about?
Gawk.
Ew.
Gawk.
Really?
It's fun.
Oh my God.
It's fun. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
Okay. Block or gawk first dates.
God.
Come on.
I'm gonna block.
Okay.
I'm gonna block.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Blocked or gawked. Hot men who know they're hot and are aware of it.
That's tricky.
Yeah. I knew this one was gonna be a nail biter for you. They know it. It's unfortunate to me. Yeah.
Block.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Block or gawk crying in a movie theater.
In a movie theater?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll gawk it. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yes.
Okay, block or gawked. Dirty soda.
Dirty
soda.
I don't. What's dirty?
The soda.
Block.
Okay.
We'll come back.
We'll go back.
Block or gawk cookbooks.
Gawk. I have so many cookbooks.
Wow.
You have to come over for dinner.
I'm trying.
Stop being lazy.
I'm not lazy.
You don't want to come up there. You're like, it's so warm.
Okay. You haven't asked me in a minute.
One more.
Go.
Oh, blocked or gawked. Room temp butter.
Gawk.com.net /yum. Wow. Yeah. Yes.
Room temp butter.
Room temp butter.
Okay. I feel like I was talking to somebody and they were like, oh, I like cold butter. And I was like, burning hell.
Yeah. So what do you do with that?
Yeah. Chew
Nothing?
on it?
Yeah. Number one, butter dish. Put the little lid off. Ooh, I got my mom one from Mexico City. Beautiful for her butter. How do you say it? Mantequilla. You take it off, you get the little butter knife and just goes right through. You can put it on a piece of toast and it just spreads.
You just put it on a piece
like
of bread.
Whipped. Yeah. That is incredible. That on a tortilla? Hello. Yeah.
Yes. I love just a tortilla.
Oh, butter tortilla?
That's
we used
poor.
to do that.
That's
yeah,
just being
we
poor.
used to do that.
No, honey.
I know. We used to do that, and we would do that with like hot dog tortillas. You get that and put a hot dog in it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Did you ever do that?
Brought me back to a dark place.
Yeah, it's so good.
No, don't ever take me back there.
God. Well, I still live that life.
Mama, not for any good reason.
No, because I just like the nostalgia.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, I got a slice of bread and a couple hot dogs.
Have some food, honey.
Feed me.
You come to my house.
I'm like, hey, do you have any hot dog and bread in here?
Oh my God, honey. Go to my house and have some food. Sweetie, no. We're done with that.
Okay.
We're on to bigger and bigger.
Tarot cards.
All right, so y'all, I grew up in a very anti-magic Baptist home where it was kind of like Harry Potter was a stretch, you know, like they were kind of like my mom was kind of unsure of Harry Potter at the time, but I guess she like allowed it because, you know, the book, it was the readings in school and everyone was so excited about it. And she was like, it's fine, I guess, whatever. It's not real. But she was still kind of like,
Yeah.
But no magicians. There are no magicians ever at a birthday party since I was a kid. We don't do that. That's dark magic. Even if they're just doing card tricks, like my family truly were like, no, this person is, you know, a vessel of Satan.
Yeah.
Like there's no way. And same thing. I was raised like, oh, if you go to a sleepover and someone breaks out a Ouija board, call me and I'm coming to get you because you're not going to stay in a house that's like an open portal to the underworld. So, yeah, tarot cards, gypsies, witches, all of that falls into. Oh, was that bad? Oops, gypsies. Oh, sorry. I said it again. Can you bleep that?
No.
No.
You have to learn. You have to learn the hard way. The hard way.
Whatever. The cartoon version, I guess. That just kind of falls into that like dark magic, not of Jesus Christ realm, I guess. So I was just always I'm not going to touch tarot cards. I'm not going to speak to a psychic. I'm not going to speak to a medium.
God, I want to speak to a psychic.
You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Still. Just because my family's always believed that those kind of items, mystical items, make you a gateway to things that are evil. Yeah. Possibly because you don't know what are coming through, speaking through these psychics.
That's mediums. So crazy also that it's like, okay, then how do you, then what makes that different than like miracle or things coming from like
Jesus
God
Christ.
Or Jesus? You know what I mean?
Jesus
like
Christ making water from wine.
Right.
Or wine from water, excuse me. Right. Right.
So many
walking on water.
It's all so crazy. Religion is so crazy.
But if it's not written in the book, it's got to be evil, you know? If it's not a story told in this book.
Yeah.
And like it's not and I say gawk now just because that time where we were just kind of messing around with your cards and like it gave me a moment of clarity I feel like that I needed or truth that I needed to help me move past a block essentially that I was like always overthinking. And I was like, well, if the dark realm agrees with this,
well, if Satan says it, then I guess I guess I'll give it a try.
Yeah, fuck it. All right. And then I was like, wait, okay.
Yeah. And it's
maybe that guy Satan wasn't wrong after all.
My God.
I'm joking. Obviously, this is all satire.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm gawking it now. I'm still not like completely. I'm still never gonna touch a Ouija board, Mama.
Yeah. Oh,
ever.
It's too. I'm too big of a chicken for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah.
You understand me.
Yes.
Okay.
When I grew up with Ouija board stories, because I told you about like my mom and how they were raised and stuff like that in their house. It was like spooky ooky. We talked about that. It was like their haunted house or whatever. And there are scary Ouija board stories in that house of them like throwing it away, it appearing back in the closet, like stuff like that. So I'm
gateways,
fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't need to touch that. I do things worse, so just don't have a Ouija board. But okay.
Yeah.
What else? What was your other top things?
I had tinsel extensions.
Okay, so this is a popular thing that happens when I go down and teach in Texas every year.
Tinsel extensions
on
little girls.
Yes.
That's fine on a little girl.
I know, and that's why I love it, and I don't ever see it. Started again a couple years ago, and I haven't seen it.
Recent resurgence.
Yes, I have not seen it around since we were young.
Yes.
But when we were young, it was the feathers.
True.
You remember the feathers?
True.
It was a little
the long,
yes, the
like
long
feather
little
blended in.
And then I teach in Texas at a festival every summer, starting 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. All the kids had little tinsels. Like, oh, this must be a new thing. They were doing it to each other there, and I was like, oh my God! And actually, hopefully, I want to try to get one this year.
A tinsel extension?
Grow up.
No. I won't.
Just for that, just for festivals.
Okay,
fun.
yeah, that's fine. No, I was gonna say I'm cool with it for like fun events.
Oh yeah, don't go to work with one.
The girls are wearing them to work. I saw an old woman with them today, like yesterday on the Metro North.
Oh my God.
That's why I brought this up because I'm like, what? Listen, okay, again, cutting at people's personal style. That was a choice, mama.
Yeah.
She was in her 70s.
Yeah. Yeah, you are dangerously close to last week's block.
I am dangerously close, but like it wasn't like her style matched the fun of the tinsel. It's like she just kind of had like a curt like Midwestern bob with like pink tinsel in it, and then like a Sears fit on. Like it wasn't like, oh, like she's like funky lady. She's got like funky jewelry on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like she just kind of had this stuff in her hair just because. It wasn't doing it for me.
Yeah. I don't know. Because
I don't
okay,
like
but then
them.
what if it's like my mom used to do this to me when I was a little girl and she just recently died and this makes me feel really connected to her, so that's why I'm doing it. I don't think it's cute or fun or whatever. It just brings me comfort now that my mom has passed.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Good evening.
I'm still blocking it.
Okay.
I just don't. I'm blocking it and just. Ugh, I don't like it. I just don't like it.
Okay, no worries. Hey, no worries. Hypocrite.
I can't wait to
hypocrite
see you with
community.
one.
Hypocrite girls, comment below.
Hypocrite community. I'm sorry, y'all. I know.
First dates.
First dates. I said blocked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate first dates.
I know.
I hate first dates.
First dates to
First
me
dates,
are the
I've
same
never had
as
a
like
good one, except until I met my husband.
when you are like trying to find a new therapist.
Yes.
That's what. Oh, that's not how I view relationships, by the way. But it
you
like
know what I
feels
mean.
like that. I'm
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah.
I have to do. Let me say the stuff that I have to. Yeah, over and over.
It's so rough.
And then it's like, and then it's weird when you're like, oh, tell me about. Do you have any siblings? Do you have any like? Where do your parents live? Like that's just weird.
I hate that.
Ugh.
I hate that. I got so lucky with my hubs, like on our
know.
first date. Like we didn't have like an actual like typical first date where it's
Right.
like cocktails,
Right,
a
yeah.
bar or whatever. Let's meet for dinner.
Yeah.
Like no, it was just like I have this extra ticket to the show.
Yeah.
Are you down, bro?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then we've been hanging out every day since.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
And that's
Go back
just,
and listen to that. That was such a good one where we talked about that.
Oh,
I don't remember which one it was.
I think it was like the second episode.
Yeah, it was pretty early on.
Yeah, it's very early.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to our first episodes, go back, listen to everything,
I
and
go
leave a
into-
comment on all of them.
I go into detail about my first date with Adrian
Yeah.
and how we met and just kind of perchance how we got together. And that
Yeah.
was the best first date I've ever had
Yeah.
in history. I've had so many first dates. I've been catfished. I've
Oh
been
my god.
ugh,
I've never been catfished.
I have been catfished.
I don't think I've ever had like a terrible one. I've had first dates where I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be having a second one with you. I've had a lot of first. I had a first one where this is good. Wait, did I talk about strep this episode? Yes, this
Yes,
episode.
you did.
Okay,
That was the beginning of
yeah.
the 20. Our
I
illnesses.
I had a first date once, and as soon as I got to, we were like going to watch a movie and cook dinner.
Yeah.
As soon as I got to his place, I started to feel the little tickle in my throat, and I was like, "Fuck! I know exactly what this is," and I'm very nervous. And also at the same time, we had just opened a restaurant somewhere in a different time zone, and I had just gotten back from being there for a week, and I should have stayed another week. Turns out 2 days later, I ended up having to go back for another week. But they were calling. Like, they kept calling. I was like, I'm so sorry. I have to take this call. I took a call, whatever. Which was, maybe that was annoying, but he seemed to not mind. But I could tell he wanted to, like, make out and kiss or whatever. And the whole time, I'm like, fuck, I have to, like, act like I don't see that. I don't recognize that, and I don't want it. Because I also didn't want to be like, oh, no, sorry, I think I might be sick. Because then it's like, oh, you're lying, or, okay, why are you here if you're sick?
Yes. No. Ick.
Yeah,
You had
and
the ick?
then after he was like, I don't think we're vibing.
What a rough.
It was a cool movie. We watched.
You'll have a ton of bad first dates until you don't, unfortunately.
Somebody write that down and put that on a wall in Manhattan.
Oh, that just kind of came from my heart.
Oh, by the way, I was being facetious.
Oh.
That was probably the goofiest thing I've ever heard. You'll have a lot of bad first dates until you don't.
Yes. Go to hell. Go to hell. It's fucking true.
No, I know it. I know.
being facetious.
Yeah,
by the way.
it's giving. It's always in the last place you look for it.
Yes.
No one's putting that anywhere.
Put that on a shirt.
That's the kind of shirt.
That on a shirt.
Oh my god.
Wait, I can't wait till we have a merch store, y'all.
I
Can't wait.
You have too much PTSD for merch stores.
Yeah, it's true.
True.
I
But
came
hey,
from my
no, do one.
own.
Hey, that guy keeps emailing us. Hey, remember I showed you the merch email?
Oh yeah.
He gets hello. Hey, are y'all interested? Hey, if not, hey, following up on this.
Hey.
Whatever.
Oh.
Okay. Any
Oh,
others? Yeah. What else?
Let me see.
I'm ready to wrap.
I said hot men who know they're hot.
Okay. Here's the thing. I don't want someone who thinks they're ugly.
To be too confident?
No, I just don't want someone who thinks they're ugly.
Oh.
Even if they're hot, I don't want them to be like, I'm not. But I also don't want someone that's like hot and is like, I don't think I'm that sexy. You know what I mean? I don't want that.
The eyes you did were perfect.
Yeah.
How many times have you done that to someone? I'll be honest.
No, I'm the other one. And then I don't know if I want someone who's like, I'm hot. I'm going to take my shirt off all the time because I know I'm hot either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want someone who's like, I look good. Yeah, I know. I'm going to keep I know, so I don't need to show. That's what I like.
I don't know.
And I know you want to see it. I know.
I'm like, I don't like when they know they're attractive. I don't like that.
I like when they know but don't do anything different about it.
True.
Don't try to show people. I like when they're like, I know that I'm hot and that's all that matters.
Yeah. And they don't have to do anything about it.
Right.
And they just live and exist.
Right. And so I can be like hey, let's
us.
like turn the lights off when we hook up. And they're like, okay. And or not saying, no, let's keep them on so you can see my body.
Yeah. I want to see everything.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, then I'm keeping my clothes on because I don't think you want to see everything.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Wow. Crying in movie theaters.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes,
it's
it's so fine. I don't care. Love it.
It's dark.
Love it. I just bawled my eyes out for an hour and a half at this other movie.
I want to see the movie too.
It's so
I'll just watch it at home, I guess.
No, let's watch it when I come over.
All right.
Yeah.
So you can have a meal, a full square.
Yes.
Three
Give me
squares.
a square.
3 squares a
Give
day.
me a square. I'm here for my
It's
square.
a tortilla. I cut into a square with a
yes.
mini hot dog in it.
Heaven.
You know
what we should do?
A Vienna sausage.
We should host a party that is maybe
dinner party?
we do kind of
Okay.
when we have a following. When
Yeah.
people start watching this podcast,
And we host a dinner party.
and we have like an event.
Yeah.
All the food needs to be like
Shit we
classier versions of like our poor childhood food. Fish sticks and caviar.
Oh my God. Beer battered cod pieces.
Yes. And then we have like
Mac and cheese bites.
yes. Tortilla hot dogs, but like fancy hot dogs. Fancy mustard and like fancy relish.
We got to think about poor foods. We're going to have to come up with a poor food list.
Yes.
And cross-reference.
Would you say deviled eggs is a poor food? I think it's just a really easy food. Might
yes,
be what
it's
it is.
very easy.
But I think that's what
you
maybe
don't
it's
need
for.
much.
Yeah, it's like dump the eggs in a thing.
There's like there's levels to deviled eggs
Yeah.
for sure, but
Beans is poor.
Beans is poor.
God, I love beans.
Rice and beans.
My mom makes best beans you ever had in your life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
What kind?
good kind.
No, like what kind of bean? Black, pinto, red,
Pinto, I think.
kidney,
Pinto, maybe
Mm.
black. I don't know. So good. Put a little meat, little sausage
I
in
love
there.
a little rice and beans.
Pickle.
I love a one pot chicken rice bean.
I don't know about that.
It's very okay.
I don't do rice. I don't cook rice, so is my thing. I
Your
don't
mom
like to
didn't
cook
cook
rice.
rice?
She would cook Mexican rice. I only like her Mexican rice. I don't like Mexican rice in general.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is goofy. I think because it's tomatoey.
Chicken legs.
Mm-hmm.
That's a poor
Is it?
cut of meat. Apparently.
Like the drumsticks?
Yeah.
Oh my God. We were always having drumsticks. Oh yeah. It was so good. I used to
it was like a
love-
treat.
Yeah, I'm like
And you're like
I'm like
gnawing on the
protein?
bone. Gnawing on the bone, mama.
Yes. I
Oh my God. We'll have like
clean a bone.
we'll have like Cornish hen legs.
yes.
It's like That'll be the rich version. Or duck. We have duck legs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been somewhere that has and done duck legs before. Duck wings, like
beer
like
can chicken
wings.
was one of my favorite things my mom would make.
Yeah.
Beer can chicken. We should take a whole chicken and put a Budweiser up its ass.
Yeah.
Bake it.
We would do.
And it was delicious.
Meatloaf. Meatloaf was another poor food. I guess I didn't know that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because we had with like
shepherd's
when I was
pie.
with my dad, it was like me, my 4 brothers, and my stepmom. So there was always 7 of us.
Yep.
So like we had everything was always so much food.
Shepherd's pie.
We did shit on a shingle.
What is that? I know what that is.
It's like kind of goulashy. It's like goulash. It's like the noodles
becoming
with
goulash.
like
Well, that's what we were trying to talk about the last time, but that's another conversation.
No. It's like you put a piece of bread, that's a shingle, and the shit is like some type of noodle that you've cooked. There's like a kind of whitish sauce.
Yeah.
And you put, it's usually, what happens often is just like a noodle and like a can of cream of mushroom soup.
Yes.
And some like
hamburger helper.
Yeah. That was always
hamburger helper was always a treat, but I would scarf us down as much as I could of it after school.
Yes.
My mom would make my mom would have to make like 4 boxes of it. Thank God they were only $1 per box because I was fighting for food with my brother and my father.
Kraft mac and cheese, like mac and cheese.
But I just want to touch on the hamburger helper. It was so damn salty. I would get a headache every time I would eat it. Like just a sodium rush. And I would get like literally like a migraine every time I would eat it, but I was so hungry that like it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Knowing I would get a headache, I would like take Advil after I would eat a full dinner of just hamburger helper, no veg.
Yeah. We were not a veg house.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Like we didn't. I mean, like we would have salads every now and then, but that was like when my dad got a better job.
Yeah. We would do like chicken fajita salad, where it's like you just
meat in a salad.
Yeah. Oh, we do taco salads.
Yes, taco. Is that?
We used to do.
I think it can't be.
I think like poor food is also like it becomes. How else can we make something with this like
with sustenance?
Yeah, like and it not be like hamburger helper. Well,
yes.
Like how can we make a cheap meat like which is like the full fattiest,
the family pack of ground
beef, like the fattest one because like that is the cheapest.
Yep.
And then like
iceberg lettuce,
and then like anything noodles. Noodles are always cheap. So like that's and cheese or some sort of sauce.
Yes,
you know?
Literally.
And then it's like okay, how can we take these things and make something different? You know, like let's put it with lettuce. Call it taco
my
salad.
My mom
you
used
know?
to literally do chicken legs with like that. You ever have like that orange duck sauce like in a jar?
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? My mom used to do that with chicken legs, and rice pilaf and like frozen broccoli. That was like my favorite dinner. My favorite, right? Like, oh God, being poor was crazy.
Like chicken spaghetti.
Chicken spaghetti.
Or what kind of is
fettuccine?
No.
Alfredo.
Oh, we did it Stouffer's fettuccine Alfredo. Ooh, lived on that. Lived on that.
Was our life sad?
No, nothing made me happier than when oh my God, we get the family size one. I would eat the whole thing.
My mom would make like the biggest shepherd's pie from like the boxed mashed potatoes.
You keep talking about shepherd's pie
because that was my favorite.
I don't even know about that.
Shepherd's pie?
I mean, I do now, but like I had no
with beef, mashed potato.
Yeah,
on
no,
top.
we never did that.
Yeah, no, she would take frozen vegetables, saute the frozen vegetables, and put them in with the ground beef. Lay that on the baking sheet, and then take like the box mashed potatoes because we couldn't afford. We couldn't even afford real potatoes. And, like put that on top with like sprinkle a little bit of cheese, regular cheese on top, and bake that. And like I would eat a quarter of the like roasting tray.
Yeah.
Like there was only like 4 of us in the house at the time. Like, but I was fighting for food because I was living with 2 men.
Yeah. Wow.
I.e. my father and my brother.
I.e.
For
example.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have a lot of trauma.
Yeah, but I don't see that as trauma. For me, like I was happy when we eating all those things.
Yes. I was so happy with big generous meals like that.
Yeah. And that's the other thing because it is like cheap and affordable and like poor food, you can make a lot of it. And it's like, whoa, we're rich. We've got so much food. We're rich. Yeah.
And God forbid, my God. No, it would blow my mind. Like sparkles in my eye. My mom's probably gonna be so mad because I'm telling these stories. Like, but like if she could afford to have like a Stouffer's brownie set after dinner.
Oh, they have brownies?
Yeah. Or maybe, oh no, I'm thinking of Betty Crocker. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Similar logo.
Yeah.
But like if she could swing like a brownie, a brownie in a box after dinner, that was like heaven. Like, oh my God, we're so rich this month because we could have dessert.
What would be like your casual like, oh, we're splurging by doing this? Mine was
Going to Red Lobster.
No, like smaller. Not like this is a grand event. That was Red Lobster was like this is graduation. Red Lobster. No, I mean like a small like it would be for we would like walk to the gas station and get a Sobe. Back when Sobe was in the big glass bottles, it was. Now there's like Sobe Life Water now, but there used to be they were like drinks
with the lizard.
With the lizard,
yes. Oh my God!
So we would get those when they were glass giant bottles, and I'd get like a bag of Funyuns, and that is what we would do. And I'd be like, and we sometimes like a beef stick, always a beef stick, and maybe a candy.
Splurging for us was just like my mom not cooking, and ordering pizza.
Yeah.
Like that was a big deal.
Yeah.
Like when we got to like order food or like order Chinese food, that was like
we never ordered. Well, we lived in like somewhere you don't order food to come to your house,
right?
But we never did Chinese food. We never did like Asian food unless we were going to like China King buffet. You know what I mean? That would be it, and that was a splurge, obviously.
Right. Well,
isn't it crazy? Buffets used to be like $8.99 a person,
and then oh my God. And then, like, you take what I love about buffets is like being able to go to the buffet and make a plate, and they weigh it, and it would be like $12, and
we never had that.
Yeah, like at the buffets, like where I grew up on Long Island, it was like you go in, you can make your own plate, they weigh it, that should be like $10.
Yeah,
and you stuffed it,
like
put crab legs on top, closed it up, because they're not checking what's in it,
right?
Just how much does it weigh?
Yeah,
and it wasn't that much back in the good old days.
Damn.
Ugh. But that was a splurge, like going to the buffet, going to the Chinese buffet and like having crab legs.
Wow.
Or I think it's like, I'm thinking like at home meal or like when my dad would make like a steak, but like it would just be like me and my brother would share a steak, It's like
we had a lot of beef growing up, like steaks and stuff. When I would be with my dad
but like
and my siblings,
good steak, like most
of our stuff came from like cows from our family or cows that we had bought, or like full lucky. Animals. Like they were good, but like looking back, it was always well done. I didn't have a not crispy, fully cooked steak until I started working in fine dining. Yeah. And it came out, and I was like, "Oh God, I'm not gonna like this." Took a bite. First time I ever had steak with flavor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Literally shoe leather. Yeah. It's shoe leather. No, it
was literally like the gristles. But yeah.
Wow. We have a lot of trauma.
One more block. Again, that's not trauma for me, but
it's traumatic for me.
Yeah.
It is. It's kind of traumatic for me to like remember these things. I mean, I guess I feel safe talking about it with you. I guess because like sometimes I feel like I'll talk about it with other people and they're like, oh yeah, my God. Some
people there are things I'm never gonna let them know.
Yeah,
because I don't want to know how they're gonna react.
Yeah, no, I tell people where I'm from and they react a real weird way, and they're like, "Oh, you grew up in the place you own a gun?" Like, like that's their first reaction. Somebody we work with, actually.
The way you said that, gave it away.
No, it wasn't even who you're thinking. It was someone
we
totally
did that
different.
Voice, so
no, it's somebody you probably wouldn't even expect. But they're from whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway. But yeah, I don't like to even tell people where I'm from because people just have these preconceived notions about me.
Yeah.
And then when you talk about any form of trauma, then it like just becoming, I don't know, the trauma Olympics of it all.
Yeah.
Becomes too much. I feel safe talking about it with you though.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we find comfort in it.
I hate that you see what we just talked about as trauma.
Look, kind of.
But like, I understand that for you, and like, not
food
saying it's
scarcity
not valid,
is
but like,
traumatic.
Yeah, yeah. But I think for me, because in the moment, I didn't realize until college that was like we were living a different life.
Me too.
As far as like food goes, because
Me
like
too.
when I think I told this before, but I had ramen noodle my whole life because it was like 14. Used to be like 14 or 17 cents per little thing, and you'd buy like cases of them. Or we would, because there were 5 boys. It's like, this is easy. Let's do this.
I forgot about that
Yeah.
too. Holy shit!
And,
like the big cardboard thing.
Yeah.
With all,
And I would have them in college, and one time my friend or my roommate was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Huh?" Like,
everyone
can
knows
I have
what the
one?
fuck
I'm
that
like,
is.
"Absolutely, you've never had one? Here." And like he put it in the microwave, noodles in a bowl with no water, and I'm like, that in that moment for me,
You don't even know.
yeah, I was like, "Whoa, this isn't an everyone thing."
Yeah.
And like that was when I first was like, oh, and I think I talked to my mom like about different things. I'm like, what about this? Like, oh yeah,
I'll
we
never
bought that because
forget-
it was on sale, or like it was always cheap.
It was always on
Yeah,
mega sale.
yeah.
Why were these giant cases of ramen noodles always on sale for 29 cents
Yes,
a piece?
yes,
Always.
yeah.
I'll never forget the first time I had real ramen because my whole life I was
Yeah,
eating
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And I was like, wait, this is what ramen is supposed to taste like?
And I'm like, can you just leave the stuff out? Just how about broth and noodles?
Broth, noodles,
That's what
and
I
dried
wanted.
veg.
Yeah.
And like freeze dried vegetables,
Yeah.
please.
You got any tiny peas and corn to put in?
Yes.
I love that. I
Tiny-
fucking
the
love
tiny
peas and
shrimp-
corn.
the shrimp
Oh, the
flavored
shrimp
one.
was so good.
That was
You know what we always do? We always had like the chicken bouillon.
Yes.
The little cubes where we had the jar, and we would do that. And by the way, it's basically only salt.
Yes.
It's like 1,000% sodium.
Uh-huh.
We would always just add more of that into our like
Oh
the
my
chicken flavor ones.
God.
Oh, so good.
You're trying to kill yourself. Oh. Bleep that.
Just kidding. Oh wait, we actually do have to
What
bleep
chicken
that.
bleep on? Trying to bleep yourself.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. Oh,
Oh.
moving on to my last block.
Okay.
Dirty soda. So you didn't know
Oh
what that
yeah,
was.
what is that?
I guess it's a Midwestern thing. I've only just found out about it. And I actually heard about it from, it was like one of those surviving, I don't know, cult
Yeah.
lover
What is
families,
it?
whatever.
Tell me
It's
what it is.
basically soda and they put like cream and milk in it. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Won't that like
The Mormons, the
won't
Mormon
that like curdle
people,
it? The milk?
I don't
That
think
because
so.
soda's like an acid.
Yeah, you would think, but they put like Diet Coke and like half and half together and drink it.
Wait, I've heard about this.
Yes, you have to have heard about this. Now,
Oh,
apparently,
I'm gonna be sick. We have to end this soon.
okay. Blocking. Dirty soda seems nasty, but I think Taco Bell has one because I heard about Upstairs Neighbor, those 2 girls that I love, that with their podcast, the 2 black girls.
I don't know about.
I've definitely shown you their clips before.
Wait. Oh, not your upstairs neighbors.
No. The
Okay,
podcast
got
is
it.
called Upstairs Neighbors.
I was like, you only told me about the smart Asian guy that cooks dinners.
No. The podcast they called
Okay.
like Upstairs Neighbors,
Okay.
and they're so cute. And they literally ordered Taco Bell on the pod, and she was like, "I ordered a dirty Baja Blast," and she said they didn't ask me if I wanted oat milk, and she was like, "Bitch, you think Taco Bell has oat milk?"
That's funny. Wait, let's find that and comment on it.
Yes,
That's so
I'll
good.
show you. I
Yeah,
was listening to it
yes.
on the
Oh
way
my God.
here. Bitch, that's crazy of you to think that Taco Bell would carry oat milk.
That is crazy. Wow.
But yeah, dirty sodas, they're making their way out of the Midwest.
that makes
Makes you
I know
physically
my
ill. I can
mom
see
would
you turning green.
die. I know it's disgusting. My mom is so anti like milk too,
Oh.
but only because it's another not poor thing, I guess. But when she was growing up in school, and this will be the last thing, and then we have to go.
Okay.
When she was in school, they used to like you couldn't go to recess after lunch until you
You
finished
drank your
until
milk.
You drink your milk. And so
I think
she
they
has
did
like
that to me too.
she has like trauma from that. She would have to chug milk, and she didn't want it, and it would make her sick. She'd have to like throw it up. But she drank it too fast. Then you go outside, Texas, 104 degrees outside.
110.
Yeah. And you're running around playing, overheating, milk curdling in your stomach.
Ugh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. So she does not do milk. Just
Does she like
she's weird.
almond milk or like the other substitutes?
Not in that way. Here's what she likes. Coffee creamer. Flavored coffee creamers.
Isn't that milk?
Here's the other
Or it's
thing.
chemicals,
She
actually.
won't do she hates lattes. I don't like lattes. I don't like iced lattes. She will get coffee and or coffee or espresso, whatever, and put her creamer in it. And I'm like, now, what do you think this is?
Yeah.
Coffee and
I
creamer.
think it's just chemicals.
I know.
I'm pretty sure it's just white chemicals.
I know.
It's
I'm like,
chemical X.
no, you would like a latte. She's
It's
like,
chemical
it
X.
tastes like milk. I'm like, what you give? Her coffee tastes like milk. I'm like, yours tastes more like milk than this almond milk or oat milk I'm drinking. We got to get it up. Maybe the pistachio milk will change her.
But apparently Taco Bell has a dirty soda. The Baja Blast. They put in cream in it.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to. This is the way you find out
This
about
has been,
dirty sodas.
where were you when you
look
found out
ill.
about dirty soda? Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
This has been Blocked Pod.
Oh, thank you for
happy
joining us for the 20th
20th episode. Yay!
Wow.
We did it. We've said this earlier, but I am proud of us.
I am.
We
proud of
haven't
us
given
too.
up.
We
We've
haven't.
kept it up.
I want to keep going.
And we've prioritized it in a way that I wasn't sure we would in the beginning. But like we've got a calendar and we're like, okay, when are we traveling? When do we need to be able to record this? We put a lot of work into this.
Yes.
The setup, the clips, that takes a lot of work.
Yes.
Writing out everything, doing this is...
So thinking about things we're going to complain about takes a lot of work.
It does. It does. Sometimes we sit for 30 minutes before we press record trying to think of things we don't like.
Things I need to complain
because
about.
we're such happy people. It's so hard
It's
for us.
so true.
I like doing Gawk this episode.
Yeah, it
felt
fun.
good. It felt
good.
good.
It felt good to talk about something that I really love.
I know.
Star Wars.
And maybe the little mushroom helped us feel a little good too, but
true.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm aware.
Follow us everywhere. Please leave us a review. Please, if you
Yes.
are watching on YouTube, leave a comment. Tell your
Yes.
friends. Share. Blocked Pod everywhere. Instagram. I almost said LinkedIn. Instagram, LinkedIn. YouTube. TikTok. That's it.
That's it. We're not
Yeah.
on Threads yet.
No.
We'll get there.
And we're not on Red Note, but should we be on Red Note?
No.
I
no.
know.
I don't want to be on Red Note.
We'll see. We'll see.
We're gonna-
Well, I'll man it. We'll get our intern. We need a Red Note intern.
Yes. We could probably find one.
True.
But yeah, this is episode 20. Make sure you follow me, Kimara, at KIM0RAX_ everywhere you have social media.
And you can follow me. I am Zeke D everywhere as well. All right.
Thanks, y'all. Happy
Thanks.
20.
Happy 20. See you next week.
Bye.
Blocked Podcast is produced by Mocha. Created and co-hosted by Zeke Dozalik.
And Kimara Abdurakis.
Music by Golden Greek. Follow us everywhere at Blocked Podcast.
With new episodes every week.